Yes, Kenya. Tamu sana, tamu sana, tamu sana, yes. Since yesterday, Kiambu women representative wa Muratha has been trending. There are some photos of her distributing bread to Kiambu residents. Before having a look at the photos, let's remind ourselves of what the women rep did during the campaigns, which she later apologized. Have a look at this. Yes, that was during the campaigns, which she later apologized. Since yesterday, these photos have been trending. You are seeing Kiambu women representative distributing bread. And some of the people she's giving bread seems to be very young. Are people I strongly believe should be empowered. Are people who maybe needs jobs or capital to start their own businesses. But you are seeing she is giving them bread. And even from the way she's looking at them, you can just sympathize with those young girls. Yes. So those photos have been trending since yesterday. If you look at it objectively, William Ruto and his team, their main agenda in 2022 campaigns, presidential campaigns, they were using tokens on the mountain to endear themselves to the people. And at one point, Rigathi Gachagua was also captured live on camera, literally distributing chapatis. You are seeing those photos there, ladies and gentlemen. So that has been the campaign style and strategy of Kenya Kwanza on the mountain. And it's interesting that even after the election, they are still stuck on that style and brand of campaigns. In this video, as usual, I want us to dig deep into this story for Kenyans to know what that portends for the mountain. Before doing that, if you are watching us, but you have not yet subscribed, subscribe, give this video a like. Yes. What does that mean? It shows clearly the mountain, they love tokens. And leaders on the mountain have realized that weakness in their people. So they are exploiting that weakness for their own political gains at the expense of real and meaningful development to the people. Instead of a leader now bringing serious development, that leader will automatically bring you bread or chapati or unga. At the end of it all, there'll be no schools, there'll be no good roads, there'll be no good hospitals. That area will lag behind in terms of development. So as much as the people might love that style and brand of politics, they should know that eventually they'll have to pay dearly eh? When now their children start getting sick, or when there are no good roads for their farm produce, the people will most definitely eventually suffer more. And that can even lead to poverty in that area. Mount Kenya residents should reject and desist from politics of tokenism. And also from those clips, it's very clear, ladies and gentlemen, that the mountain, if you look at it very well, there might be a very serious problem on the mountain which their leadership is not addressing. In fact, let me put it this way. Besides the people loving politics of tokens, leadership on the mountain has also perfected this politics of antagonizing one community against the other. And I'm saying that because if you look on the way Rigathi and on the way William Ruto campaigned on the mountain, they were just stereotyping against some other communities. And the masses really loved that. And they voted for William Ruto. Listen to Rigathi as I speak. That's exactly what Rigathi is trying to do. Rigathi is reminding the mountain that huyu mtu Raila. So according to Rigathi, by mentioning Raila Odinga, he's trying to incite the mountain against the Luo community. That has been there, or that's the big picture, or rather that's the aim and goal of Rigathi Gachagua constantly talking about Raila Odinga. And that has been the brand and style of politics on the mountain. So besides the mountain loving tokens, which their leaders have also realized, and they are exploiting that, the mountain also loves politics of hate and division. Besides now tokens, it's also politics of hate and division. The mountain should also resist and reject that style and brand of politics. And also, if you look at the mountain in general, I'm seeing a very high possibility where in the coming days, years, or even months, it will reach a point where the people themselves might now reject or rebel against their leadership. And when I talk about the leadership, any leader who will be bringing them this old style and brand of politics, because all along on the mountain, it has been Raila Odinga. And now you are seeing this new style creeping of tokens. This will persist, or rather will continue for some years to come. Eventually, the mountain will come maybe to their senses and they will reject, most likely, leaders who are playing such style and brand of politics. And from what I'm seeing, it will be too late. The area shall be lagging back in terms of development. That's when now they will wake up to realize they've been electing quacks. And I'm saying that because, in fact, after 2022 elections, the kind and type of leaders who were elected on the mountain, some cannot even address or rather make a complete sentence in English. They were elected most likely because of tokenism and because of politics of hate. It's high time the mountain moves away from that style and brand of politics. As I conclude, Kiambu women representative is actually confirming to Kenyans that her people, residents of Kiambu, loves that style and brand of politics. And that's also very unfortunate from a leader. She's just confirming that to Kenyans because she used that during the campaigns and it worked for her. Because it worked for her, she's still holding on to that because after all she knows that's the style and the principle that made the people elect her. As a leader, I feel the women rep should be giving people, or rather should be leading the people in the right direction. That politics of retrogression is not politics that can lead to development. Let me stop it there. But just as I did indicate when we were starting, if you are watching us but you have not yet subscribed, subscribe, give this video a like. To our fans, I'm very much humble, very grateful for the kind of support you are giving me here. God bless you. God bless Kenya. Any other person who wants to support us, I've pinned my number on the comment section. Contact me through the number. Let's meet in our next analysis.